Obviously it's nighttime, but this really couldn't wait till tomorrow. I just received something in the mail and I'm really excited to unbox it with you guys. So let's check it out. Okay, I have a tripod. This is going to be just like what you'd expect to get from Peak Designs, but for about half the price. So let's have a look and see what's inside the box. So I should clarify, this is going to be an unboxing video. I do have a video coming up where we're going to do a comparison of Peak Designs versus some other options. So it's basically Peak Design on a budget coming up. This thing, just the unboxing. All right, I have to say right off the top, the box is a little bit spongy. So I'm thinking this thing's been through a few rough patches in its life already. Now, I did order this directly from KNF Concepts, so it's shipped right out of China. Opening the box, first impressions are not too bad. I think that probably Peak would do a little bit better packaging than this. As you can see, this box has done a couple kick flips. The end's pressed in here, but we'll see. What's in here should be pretty durable. All right, so taking it out, it comes already packed in a nice little travel case. And this, if you're wondering, is brand new. This is the KNF Concepts new version of their travel tripod. And this thing is going to be just like what you'd find for Peak Designs. And without opening it, I've heard that the Peak Design aluminum version isn't light, and this is very similar. This really is not light, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be higher quality than I was really expecting. This is less than half the price of the Peak Design. This thing you can get for about 150 bucks, and then I spent about 50 bucks getting the shipping expedited so that it would get here in a reasonable amount of time. And then also it cost me about 20 bucks to get it into the country. So I definitely wouldn't say that this travel case is super high quality, but certainly it's more than adequate. It's got the little KNF Concepts logo there. And the zipper is pretty nice. So inside of here looks like a bunch of cleaning cloths. And let's see what else we got. All right, so this is basically it. I'm already getting a pile of stuff here. So here we go. So this is the tripod. And at first impression is this actually does look like much higher quality than what I was expecting. So, and let's see what else we have. So just your basic instructions, and it does come with a little Allen key. So I'm guessing that that's going to be something like the Joulby that you're looking at, using an Allen key to get some of those parts together. All right, so the other thing about this is you'll see that much different than Peak Designs is the base on the tripod doesn't have a head on it. So you can buy this thing with a head, but I already have a head. It's on the camera right now. So I opted not to go with the Peak head, because the thing I didn't like about Peak was if I wanted to put on like a remote head or something else to say do like a time lapse, then I really wouldn't have a good option there, where this guy is really meant to take whatever head you decide to put on it. So my thought is that this is actually going to be more flexible in the long run, and given I already have parts for it, I didn't need to make that redundant commitment. So if we open this guy up, the build quality of this is way higher than what I was expecting. This is super cool. It's got these really nice feet on the bottom of it. And also, we'll see if this can pull the same trick. Now, something I know about the Peak is that there's some hidden parts under here. Let's see if this guy can pull the same thing off. I don't think it's going to. I think that is going to be for mounting it either forward or backward. Open it up there. So yeah, this is what this is going to be all about. So this comes up and down, obviously, but you can also depress this guy here. in the back. I don't know if you can see, there's a little tab there. And then that will allow you to reinsert this upside down. And that's great if you want to mount this thing partway like this, and then get those inverted camera shots. So the other thing that's really nice about this for the Sony shooters out there is that K&F seems to always go with the Sony orange, and I love it because it matches my camera so well. Now that said, I am going to be mounting this with some Joby products, so I've got that red and orange going on. We'll see how that looks. All right, so this thing also does go up and can lock into several positions. So one thing that I have noticed right off the bat is that this definitely does kind of bump into this piece. So when you try to turn this, you're kind of colliding right here. But just note that you can pull this out to either tighten or loosen that as you need. And it doesn't have to turn very much. So my guess is this maybe isn't going to be a problem once I find a sweet spot for it. But we'll see. So, and then on the legs, this is going to get quite tall. I'll shoot it out toward the camera just so you can see it. The camper probably isn't the best place to set up this tripod, but... All right, so you can see there, it's got quite a reach to it. So yeah, that's going to be able to go quite high off the ground. So look, that's basically going to be your unboxing. Let me know if you want to see that Peak Designs on a budget video. I've got all kinds of ideas for how I've solved some of the problems that Peak solved, but I've done a lot of it at a way lower price than what Peak would charge. So stay tuned for that and give me a subscribe if that's a video you'd like to see.